This is my vlog for the week of November 2nd, 2008. Been a good week. That prison break, that was really a good prison break. And there are really two gross out scenes in that thing. First, there's the torture of Wyatt by Mahoney. That is pretty sick and twisted stuff right there. But in my opinion, that was topped by it being revealed that Gretchen was the general's lover. That's just gross. I do not want to picture the general in that light at all. So that upped the scale right there of grossness. Also, Belichick dies, which he as a character he'd come around full circle. So it was a good time to get rid of him, and they ended up all their ties with him, and he went from a bad guy to a good guy, well, not a good guy, but almost to like pathetic state, and then he rose to the occasion and helped the good guys. So there was a whole full circle thing going on there that was just pretty cool. But show's still good, and they're actually making a comeback from the shows they were doing earlier, which some of them were pretty rough. We got a new president. That's something to talk about this week. I'm interested to see what he could do, what he does. It'd be interesting what he can implement of what he's promised and everything, and see what kind of future he has for this nation. Some sad news for me, a Braves fan. It's not too sad, but it's kind of an end of an era thing. Greg Maddux is retiring. It's been a good career for him. Guy has around 350 wins. They can't take that away from him. That's great. Even though he struggled in these last few years. South Park, I gotta mention this. That was awesome. That episode they did on Wednesday, very topical episode. It was perfect timing. You really can't time it any better than that. Even though the episode wasn't that great, it's just great timing. The Office. That was kind of a sad episode because you see stuff that's looming in the future, but a really funny episode too with the Bluetooth, the world's tiniest Bluetooth. That was some good gags in there. But yeah, it's sad. I hate when they have to manipulate relationships like this, where they're just gonna pull at both ends and finally probably break them up again. I don't know. Probably put them back together again. It's just like any other relationship on any other show. It's like Zach and Kelly. It's all the same. They withhold them for so long, and they put them together. Then that first run's never good enough, so they try to break them up before long, and then they eventually, in the end, they put them back together. I'm guessing. So I don't know. I don't understand that routine, but whatever. Sad to see it again. Ugh. Oh yeah. One thing I've been doing all week, it's kind of weird. I've been going through a bunch of my old, I'm talking about these tiny old tapes. These I think, what are they, VHC tapes or something? I think they're, I don't know, VHC tapes. And I've been putting them, archiving them on the computer, then ripping DVDs of all the footage on them. I didn't know I could do that until recently with my camera, but I thought I was going to have to get like a VHS to DVD burner thing. But instead I just was able to run it through my camcorder with this one cord that goes the 3 AVIs. I plug it into VCR, and then the other end's like a mic cord. I plug that into my camera, and then I could show it on my little flip screen on my camera, and I can run it off of Windows Movie Maker and capture it. So that's awesome, because I thought I'd have to put down $200 plus for one of those machines, but luckily didn't have to. It's been really weird though watching a lot of this footage. It's really emotional for me, but it's also it's kind of weird compared to anything I do for YouTube, where it's very, I won't say well rehearsed, but everything has to have a purpose, and you try to put it in the beginning, a middle, and an end. When you look at these, it's just randomness. You know, it's just life in motion, and that's something that maybe I should bring more of that to my videos or something. But I thought that was cool. You just can't beat that randomness that you have as a child. Of course, as a child, I'm one of those children that, looking back, I look at myself for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I just want to beat the crap out of myself. I don't know what it is. It's just like, oh, that kid's annoying. I want to hurt him. So that's kind of weird, you know, being your own bully years later. Oh, I found this week in the trash, and I really love this. This is the character, I think it's named Marty from Madagascar. Everything in McDonald's now is, you know, back when I was a kid, this would just be a toy. This is it. This is the toy. But, you know, everything talks now. So, holler at the boy. You guys are crazy. Yeah, you guys are crazy. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Take your base, Cody.
Look at Cody, he's on second base. Here he goes.
Keep going.
Let's go, Cody! Stand up, run. All right.
Yes, Cody. Yes.
Yes!
Do you see that? Yes.